Amazon is banning sellers. Let's talk about that. This has been a hot topic in my community, in our community over on the Discord, and a lot of you guys in the comments have asked about my thoughts on Amazon, like just kind of banning a lot of sellers. And what I mean by that is literally sellers are being asked for invoices for certain items that they're selling on Amazon without really much of a reason for the requests. And if they can't provide an invoice from an authorized distributor, in many cases, Amazon is banning the seller. And honestly, the authentic reaction is this is kind of crazy, because in Amazon's catalog, they have items like the original NES that came out in 1985, and they allow sellers to sell it, but they expect them to sell it by getting an official invoice, which obviously you can't source something officially that came out in 1985 anymore, that's discontinued. So they're kind of not saying the same thing there, right? Like they shouldn't have items in their catalog that can't be sourced from authorized distributors if they really expect official invoices. So there is a fundamental flaw in their system for how it works. We aren't banned from Amazon. We still sell on Amazon, but we sell on Amazon understanding and knowing that we're playing in somebody else's playground and that they can do whatever they want. It is their platform. Unfortunately, even if it doesn't make sense, you have to abide by the rules when you're playing in their platform, pay the fees, do the things to have a right to their, billion plus customers that they bring you. So it sucks. There's been some really big Amazon sellers in our Discord specifically that have gotten banned. And guys, I am so sorry that happened to you. That is hard, that is brutal. And if that's happened to you watching this video, I'm sorry, that stinks. And I feel for you. I've been temporarily banned before, but been able to get back on in the past. So what we're doing, and you can see this in our business if you've been observing, is having a very diversified business to reduce risk. So with reducing risk in mind, and this is, I have a low risk tolerance, so I've always kind of approached it like this. I don't want all my eggs in one basket. I think that you can absolutely dominate on a certain platform if you put all your eggs in one basket, but I think it also adds significant risk to your business and dependence on a certain platform. We have focused heavily on growing Whatnot, so you guys may have seen some of our videos with these manuals, which we still haven't even organized these ones at all. We have tens of thousands of manuals, boxes, for retro games, and those cannot be sold on Amazon. They do great on Whatnot, they do great on eBay, and those are platforms that we are definitely passionate about building. Whatnot's actually become our #1 source of revenue in our business, which is mind-blowing. It has been Amazon traditionally. I'm not super comfortable with Amazon being the #1 source of revenue, especially since I have 4 full-time employees, and there is a responsibility to make sure that our business has very low amount of risk. So Whatnot has grown. I feel in general they're very pro-seller. I definitely enjoy them as a platform, but also eBay. Like we have reduced our amount of volume on eBay just because business dollars per hour goes down a little bit. In our case, we've done a lot of spreadsheets and data on that. But at the same time, we know that we could ramp up eBay very quickly if we need to. And one thing that we're still doing with eBay is listing a lot of the high-end items, the niche items that need a wider audience in order to sell. So Alpal's going to be working on that today. He's got some stuff. We'll show what he's listing here in a little bit. We're also going to be prepping some Whatnot shows. We have one this afternoon, and we're doing like 3 a week for the foreseeable future. So our Whatnot schedule is going to be Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Usually shows start at noon Eastern. So we have a lot of great stuff. Retro boxes, manuals, like so much of this stuff that retro collectors want to complete their games. That's definitely going to be a focus of our business. But also today, we're going to continue to do Amazon. We're going to do that. So we have a whole shelf, which is primarily Matt's job for listing, but also me and Alpal will list on Amazon. This stuff is all like fully prepped. Disc has been cleaned, cases have been replaced. We even have consoles boxed and ready to send off. So that's gonna be like top priority. Get these NESs sent off that are fully good to go. Get a giant Amazon shipment out, prepare a giant Whatnot show that's happening later this afternoon, and also do stuff for eBay. And in the meantime, we're also making a video just as another diversified part, even though that's revenue-wise, it's a much smaller chunk. It's still a factor. That's kind of my answer to, you know, what do you do about Amazon with this? There's really nothing you can do. Do business, sell authentic things, sell clean items, make your customers happy. Sometimes things are going to happen with Amazon, and you got to do what you can to mitigate those risks. I will say Amazon has done some things in the past, like banning about every seller from selling Nintendo a couple of years ago, including myself. And that's a big one. That's a big brand. They didn't have any reason given. It just happened. And everybody was kind of freaking out. But I think it was about a week or two after that, accounts just kind of got opened back up to Nintendo. I think they realized maybe we shouldn't do that. You know, that's kind of a big portion of our revenue. I think about 40% of Amazon's revenue comes from third-party sellers, the fees that they get from them. So they probably felt a hit. So in the case of Amazon banning sellers for, like, good sellers that have good feedback history and a lot of sales history, I think they might slow that down if logic enters the equation, you know, instead of bots making decisions. But I'm not going to rely on that. I just think that maybe that will happen, but we're going to continue to diversify. So let's get into how we're prepping our whatnots, what we're selling on Amazon, what we need to get sold for $10 to $50K challenge over on the main channel, and what Alpal is listing on eBay. So what do we got for eBay, Alpal?
Well, first off, I'm actually going through collection buys and buy list responses.
Oh, okay.
So if you're looking to sell us anything, reach out at contact@catrp.com. That's the first thing I always do in the mornings is look at all those. And right now I'm having like 10 responses daily to respond to. So
Alpal's the one you're going to talk to. We actually have a few collections to unbox too. I forgot about that.
Yes. For eBay, these are actually all drafted. I just need to take pictures of. There's a couple of Sony Handycams. These Pokemon Professor jackets. The coolest things are Cowboy Kid manual. Persona. Dang. I think that's just disc only because I think
that's generic cover art.
And then this is like, I didn't even know about this bolo. Yokai Watch 3 sealed. Sealed doesn't even make it a bolo though. This is like 320 something loose. Crazy bolo.
Yeah, like 400 something sealed. Yeah, which is wild.
Yeah, and then all these, just a ton of
heavy
stuff that we did have listed on Whatnot, but like this game was silly for us to list on Whatnot. I mean, there's like
potentially $2,000 game.
There's just so few solds on it. It's just silly. Like the audience is just so much bigger on eBay that a lot of these, like Captain Commando, that's like $1,000 game. Just makes sense to put it on eBay. There's more eyes there.
Sometimes you just need eBay's global market of potential buyers with keywords turned on and everything.
Yeah, maybe Whatnot will be good enough for that one day, but
yeah, like our Whatnot Buy It Now stuff just doesn't go. And for something like this that's worth $2,000, we're pretty scared, honestly, to start that at $1. Because people just don't know about it.
Yeah, that would be, I would.
If it's Mario RPG or, you know, Zelda Link to the Past complete, that's fine because a lot of people want that game.
I mean, most people that would want that game don't even know it exists.
Exactly.
So
there's probably like 10 people in the world willing to pay full retail for it, and hopefully they're on eBay.
I would bet they are.
I think so. And Matt, I recently got these last weekend at a garage sale. They're kind of rough condition consoles, but those are for the 10 to 50K challenge, and everything there we have to sell within 7 days. So we need those tested and cleaned. Don't be too excited about it. Hopefully we'll sell those in our Whatnot auction today, depending on how that goes. But yeah, also that PS3. So
GameStop.
There's some. I paid $100 for everything there. You know, not too bad. There's like 5 or 6 systems, but the condition is horrible. So I hope they work.
I do too.
Okay, I'm upstairs in the Pokemon room / Whatnot room, which we have recently converted. We've been obsessed with improving our systems and processes for this. We're actually soon going to start building like more of a studio setup, more of a permanent setup up here. But I want to show you one thing that we've been really trying to improve, just to get our business in a better place. So today's auction has been scheduled and planned for over a week, and we're trying to get 2 weeks or more ahead at all times with giveaways posted. Like we got our giveaways right here. Pretty good giveaways today. Nice manuals, nice Tecmo Super Bowl box. But then this is like an NES manual auction, and if you go to our user on Whatnot, which is Chase_ATRP, you can see we're actually 3 weeks ahead right now. All of the shows scheduled, they have themes, they have something to expect. You know, tomorrow it's just retro game manuals, sudden death. The day after that, retro game boxes, which we have in a bin. The inventory that we're gonna sell is labeled, it's ready to go. And it's pretty clean up here. We feel good about where we're at. You know, and then the show for tomorrow. There's the stuff for that. High-end manuals in a box, ready to go, ready to sell. We traditionally would just kind of like, oh, we got an auction. What can we sell? Let's sell a bunch of random stuff, get it around, and have no trailer or no thumbnail. That's a problem. We want to get ahead. And, you know, just in general, we realize for our business, getting ahead enables us and empowers us to make better decisions. We're not like doing things last minute and reacting. We're actually being proactive. We can change a scheduled show intentionally now, or, you know, we can do something else, focus on something else, you know, focus on making a video, focus on listing things on eBay, because we already have a plan for whatnot. We have a video schedule. We have different things and different plans that put us ahead so that we don't have to make reactive decisions. We can make a lot more proactive. And we are still learning and growing, and kind of in a growing stage in business, and trying to figure out how we can do that without going crazy trying to keep up. And now for the unboxing 2 collections. So shout out to Hunter and Jake for sending in collections. And again, guys, we have all the information in the description below. If you want to sell just a collection, we love buying collections. We're buying a ton right now. So email us, that'll be in the description. And then if you have curated buy list items, popular games, some consoles, we're buying those as well. We do require that consoles be in great condition, reset, and tested. And then games got to be in great condition as well. So you'll see that information in the buy list. But this is all, these 3 boxes are from Hunter right here. And I don't even know what we got since Alpal made the deal with Hunter, but it looks like we got a Switch game. We got all sorts of goodies, I'm guessing. Mario Kart 64 definitely got some wear, so it'll clean up okay though. It'll clean up okay.
Yeah, I mean the label's pretty good.
Yeah, we just gotta work some magic on that guy. Let's see, we've got more N64, Glover, and Donkey Kong 64. Definitely always buying N64 games. GameCube, SNES, paying up on that stuff for sure. Banjo-Kazooie and Gex. And then we have Star Fox, basketball. Love the N64.
Yeah, we're getting, Chase, you didn't even mention the best part. We're getting unused bubble envelopes that we can reuse.
We will be using those, that's for sure. That's why I'm setting them nice and stacked. I know what drawer those are going in. NES controllers. Let's see. Ooh, there we go. There we go. That's legit. I love this design, by the way. The green Yoshi 3DS XL. This was one of the earlier special editions released. I remember when it came out. And there's the stylus. Apparently not the correct size. So hopefully we have the correct size.
I'm gonna guess that's why it wasn't in there.
Yeah. And you can get stylusi, the plural, whatever it is. You can get chargers, cords, accessories, and everything from our channel sponsor, XYAB. Check out the link down below for $50 off your first order of 100 more. If you are a reseller of video games and you've done at least over 400 lifetime sales online or have a video game store, they would love to work with you. Shout out to Drew and Emmy.
Hi. Hi.
My niece and nephew. And they just started a lawn service business, and their slogan is, the bigger the yard, the bigger the price. Love it. Go out there and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Continuing on from this purchase, we have a couple N64s in here, multiple controllers. There is a NES Classic, which is definitely not real. So hopefully it wasn't sold as real, but we'll have to get that worked out if it was. And then this box was also part of this deal. We got some Wii games. Popular titles. This is, a lot of this will probably be some Amazon stuff like Mario Kart, Resident Evil, New Super Mario Bros. Bowlington is a proud owner. Good thing we can swap the cases on some of these. And then, wow, Bowlington, good job. All right, and then there's 2 Wii's right here. Looks like they'll need a little cleaning and stuff, but that is that purchase. I don't know if you remember what we paid out, pal.
Not a clue. Yeah, it was a while ago.
We'll have to reference the email and stuff, and we'll get them paid. So thank you, Hunter, for the deal. And then a PS1 Classic that does look brand new.
Does that look familiar?
I mean, I've sold a lot of these in the past.
It's ours.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't even open it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. That's full circle right there. PS1 console. Getting rid of all the PS1 stuff I see. GameCube. Not bad condition. Needs a little cleaning. And then a couple Guitar Hero World Tours. Those definitely do well for us. Republic Commando and Star Wars PC games. Why not? Over 200 Star Wars games made for consoles. 120-ish unique titles, but that's just crazy how many Star Wars games there are. What do we have? This is kind of heavy. It's just... Oh, okay. 2.
You think it was a power brick for a second?
Yeah. 2 DS systems. 2 DS lights. I love Nintendo's naming. And then we have some handheld games. Looks like Ren and Stimpy, Rave Master, B Damon, an Atlas game, Midnight Club, some wrestling game, Powerpuff, and Miss Pac-Man. So this is definitely a lower dollar purchase, but hey, a purchase nonetheless. PS1 Classic, brand new, probably the best item of that batch. So shout out to James and Hunter for the deals. So we buy collections big and small, you know, collections that price chart significantly don't scare us, and collections that have lower values. We'd still love to make those deals too. So definitely reach out to us. Matt, how we doing on consoles?
Works. Doesn't work. This is a little...
That PS2 was in terrible condition, so that is no surprise. Okay, so you still got a couple more to go. That Xbox One is not seeming favorable. We don't like Xbox Ones because you have to like do so much sometimes.
This one's doing an update right now.
Okay.
It wasn't installing the game when I put the disc in. I don't know if it had stuff in its queue, so...
It was weird that they had 2 Xbox Ones 500 gigabyte at the same sale.
The disc tray worked great, like, and typically
Interesting.
if it loads it in good, it usually works.
So. Yeah. The PS4 Slim is the most important one, and that is being updated or something. And then there's an original Xbox. So honestly, like for $100 for this to be working and this to be working, that's probably money back. The PS2 will sell for parts on whatnot. We might get $10-15 for that. And then if any of those work, that's going to be gravy. I'm really hoping that the PS4 Slim works. But yeah, we're getting pretty close to our whatnot auction happening, so we're going to get that fully prepped. You guys saw a lot of our diversified business in all the ways that we're reducing risk. Let me know, kind of how you approach risk in your business. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that, your thoughts on Amazon and how they're banning, deactivating seller accounts. But thank you guys for watching this one. We'll see you on the next one. Bart'll do.